Hello, good people. Oh boy. How are you all today? I hope that everyone is doing very well. We are going to, hi Makani, thank you for joining. We are going, hey Trinity Israel. We are going to cut this Christmas soap. And I'm using a slightly different angle here today. Hey, oh, thank you for inviting followers. Speaking of, why do I always forget to do this? I always forget to set up my tablet, but at least this time I remember to get my tablet. At least this time I remember to get it. Good. Make sure this volume is cut down. Good. Okay. Yay. And we're going to put this on Twitter. I hope that you all are having a fantastic day so far. A great weekend. All right, now let's get our glove back on and get this soap cut. Goodness gracious. I don't know why it's always so difficult for me to get my gloves on. Hey, Carla. Thank you for joining. Yeah, I am having a really good weekend thus far. We started off with a play date for Cam, which for me is always, thank you for the share and thank you guys for the hearts. I sure do appreciate it. With a play date for my daughter, which is always good. You know, you want your kids to have friends. So that was nice. And then we went out to Home Depot to get some shelves and actually just some flat pieces to lay on top of the shelf so that I can store my soap, the soap that's curing, so that I can store that on the shelf versus on the dining room table. You're not late, we haven't started yet, I'm just chatting. So we are going to get this soap cut. This one, this loaf is a little shorter than my other loaves. So I'm going to use a different cutter that allows me to cut them the size that I want them to be. So I'm going to cut the bars a little bit wider. But this is my first time using this cutter. So we'll see how it goes, all right? Let's get you guys set up. I'm also using a different setup here. I have the camera right in front of me instead of on the side of me. Let's cut off our edge. Is this tight? No, it's not tight. Let's cut off our edge. There we go. Hopefully that's tight enough. Ooh, at least our end piece is pretty. Yeah, it does look like rainbow sherbet, huh? Okay, now, oh, I'm gonna pull this back, then lift it, okay? Hi, Florence, thank you for joining. Yeah, I think I'm gonna be pretty happy with it. Ooh, I really like that. Yeah, that, oh, and I like that nice chunky bar. Yes, I did. I remembered to tighten the strings this time. I really love this. Thank you. Those colors. And remember that pink that we used? That was red. I don't know how we got this pink from that red that we used, but I'll take it. Yeah, I really, I love this color combo, and the pink goes very well with these yellows and greens. Thank you. I am really very pleased with this. Very pleased. And the smell is fantastic. It almost smells kind of watermelon-y today. A slight mint or a menthol kind of a smell, but it almost smells kind of watermelon-y. Yes, I'm very pleased with these colors. Very pleased. And yeah, it almost smells kind of watermelon-y. Sometimes when I'm soaping, oh, that smells good. When I'm soaping, or maybe some kind of melon or something. I don't know. You know, I'm not really good at identifying the scent. Something juicy. When I'm making soap, I don't know why I expected to see green and red. I expected to see red too because I used red. It just didn't come out red. And sometimes, you know, when things kind of don't come out the way that you planned, you continue soaping, you continue making the bar. And see, this is just a little bit wider than my normal bars are. But you can, in your head, you can be kind of disappointed. Thank you. And you don't want to show that disappointment while you're making the soap because you're live. But, okay, but you can get kind of disappointed when things don't go the way that you want to. But I have really had to learn to wait. You know, before I say, oh, I wish it had turned out this way, or I wish it had turned out that way. I've really had to learn to wait because you just never know what you're going to get. That is, I'm just really happy with this. And here's something else funny. Remember with the last soap, I had switched to the TD because I felt like, hi Sheena, thank you for joining. I felt like this mica wasn't getting it white enough. And here it is. This is certainly a whole lot whiter than the TD got my other soap. The one we'll be cutting tomorrow. Thank you, Trinity. You're the best, Trinity. Hi, MW Fun Fan Woman. Thank you for joining us. And this one's our last bar. I am just so pleased. And like I said, I cut these a bit wider than I normally do. And then my last one is just this end piece here, which by itself is actually a nice size. I think I might bathe with this one. Once it's cured, that'll be my bar. Yeah, so I am just so pleased. I didn't see that last person that came in, but I'm gonna show you the bar that we just cut. It's our holiday soap. It's nice and glittery on the top because you can't have a Christmas soap without glitter, you know, not with these colors. It's got to have glitter. But these, these are the bars. Like I said, I'm really very pleased with the way these came out. Hi Derby Fan 23, thank you for joining us. I'm not oh, Jingle Bells. That's what I said I was gonna name it. Jingle Bells. Yep, I think I'm more pleased. How many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes, that's what I thought. I think I'm more pleased with the way they came out because I had just kind of made up in my mind that I wasn't happy with them. And for as long as I have been making soap, I've been making soap for 2 years, I've had so many bars turn out so much better than I thought it would. This, oh, you know what? I didn't even discuss the fragrance. So the fragrance is by a company called the Chandler's Rose. And Naomi from the Chandler's Rose is on here right now. This fragrance is from her line called the Anti-Holiday line. And this one was called, what was this fragrance called, Naomi? This one was, let me see, not that one. Naomi, are you still on here? Oh, what was this one called? Naomi, where are you? Let me get my paper and I can tell you what this one was called. Oh, it was Old Fashioned Holiday Candy. Yes, it was called Old Fashioned Holiday Candy. And that's actually what it smells like. It smells like, you know, the candy that used to come in those tins that your grandmother would have or your mom would have. You would get them at Christmas time and they would have all, yes, those, all kinds of candies in them. And actually, when I chose this color scheme, that's what I did. I went online and I looked at pictures of that old-fashioned holiday candy. Even in choosing, yes, the ribbon candy, even in choosing this swirl, the way I decided to swirl it, because the holiday candy, the picture that I saw, it had candy cane type candies, but just like in those oval shapes, but they were pink and white, red and white, green and white. Hi, Crowned in Royalty. Thank you for joining. Green and white, red and white, all of these colors here. It had the orange and white, the yellow and white, green and white. It had pink, but I had left pink out. But there was a pink and white candy and a red and white candy. So I wanted mine to be red and white. Here's the bar, Crowned in Royalty. I wanted mine to have red in it, but the red ended up pink. The red turned pink, so we ended up with pink anyway. But I'm really pleased. But they were all stripes anyway. What I was saying, they were all stripes. So when you do this kind of a pour, thank you very much. This kind of a pour usually will give you some type of a stripe. And that was why I went with this pour. So really pleased with it. This is our top, nice and glittery. The top kind of reflects all of the colors that are in here. And I'm just really pleased with it. Very pleased with it. So that was our cutting. I can't wait for these bars. Thank you. These bars should be cured, well, 6 weeks from now. So the end of November, just in time for the, just in time for the Christmas season, just after Thanksgiving, just in time for Christmas. So, thank you guys for joining me. I hope that you continue to have a fantastic weekend. We are going to cut our other holiday soap, the mint chocolate chip. Good night, honey. Thank you for joining me. The one that we made yesterday, we're going to cut that tomorrow. So I will see you guys tomorrow. Have a fantastic rest of your evening. Bye-bye now.